I am Mark Stewart, and this is an introduction to North Country residents. I'm here in one of my two offices. I'm from Connecticut, but campaigning in New Hampshire. I'm in southern New Hampshire now, Bedford. But you may have seen my signs up in the North Country. Yes, I've placed them there, and you'll see me there. I've been to Coos in the fall, in the winter, not yet in the summer. I'm eager to be up in the whites and above for some of your summers. But for now, I am happy to be addressing you face to face when invited throughout this campaign season. And I can already know a lot of big issues because you are really a divided state economically. Northern New Hampshire is not doing economically anywhere near as well as southern New Hampshire. It's hard to do as well as southern New Hampshire. It might be the best economy in the whole East. But the state government of New Hampshire has not helped North Country families. They dropped in 2018 the possible loan guarantee for the Dixville resort, the Balsams, big expansion. I'm a snowboarder, see, and I would relish coming up for a week at a time to ride Western style mountains in the Northeast. This to me was a no-brainer. Developers willing to do a lot of good work, asking for a guarantee from the state. 28 mil is what it came to. Now look, even if they went totally belly up, couldn't repay any one of the dollars borrowed, over 10 million, over 10 years with reasonable interest, that's at most 3.2 mil a year. New Hampshire spends 2,000 times that in its annual spending. That to me is a bad use, a bad economizing. It is a state's job to promote industry, and this could be a world-class resort. It really should be seen as an investment that almost certainly would pay off for winter travel and summer travel, and just plain enjoyment of our own citizens to be heading up to Coos and experiencing the wilderness there. Another deficiency, transmission costs of electricity, which went down in 2015 and 2016, and it put a lot of pressure on the biomass plants in the North Country. Well, the state legislature didn't back you up there either, okay? Actually, the legislature did, and Sununu ended up knocking out your support very recently. Without an RPS law in place, loggers, landowners, wood processors, y'all lose your market for low-grade timber. And what's the answer to this? It should be that we do support good biomass delivery of electricity, at least short term, okay? When rates climb, you shouldn't need the state to build you up. Now, long term, I'm not a fan of long-term support of private industry or even public utilities. But look what you could do. I'm from Connecticut, where the costs of electricity are third highest in the nation. Bring it. Bring down to Connecticut the energy that you can produce from such good sources, including timber. We have a ready, eager market for you. That kind of expansion is what I, if I were governor of Connecticut, would promote. I'm running for president to take attention to North Country issues. And by the way, I don't know enough about Coos. Tell me. I'm available every Tuesday at 11 a.m. for conferences, Friday at 5 p.m. I'm good with email as well, stewartforliberty@gmail.com. I or one of my staffers literally read and respond to every serious comment. Now, speaking of energy moving south, I'm going to make a proposal that is maybe a little grating. It's your own energy, moving to southern New Hampshire for a week or more at a time to take advantage of a very good economy. I believe this is something that should be done across the country. Deprived areas maybe should have workers who go, not permanently, but temporarily, to places that are robust. In southern New Hampshire, $20 an hour jobs are plentiful. Okay? People down here, they can't find a seasoned auto mechanic to see them for at least a week. People in southern New Hampshire, they're paying young electricians $80 an hour, journeymen well over $120 an hour. That's $240,000 a year. Come on down for a week or two at a time. Make some bank and then enjoy your family life up north. Now, I'm a big fan of telecommuting, meaning you don't even have to go anywhere. And thankfully, technology is letting more and more offices expand their labor force. I'm not going to be a person who tells private industry, you must do this. I do tend to think they'll figure it out what's best for them one at a time. But at least you in the North Country apply to telecommute. Even if the job is posted as you must be in the office 40 hours a week down in Durham or Concord. Show your skills 40 hours a week, 1 week a month. Get them to love you and get them to then respect that you can do the work with very good work ethic up at home, come back down 1 week a month, and service them the other 3 weeks a month. It is a win-win. Work from home, build expertise, help a place that really needs you even though it's far away, and with it, New Hampshire, South and North benefit together. All right, I am open to your calls, your emails, and I look forward to some face-to-face visits. You have the chance to bring me up. Please do that. Contact my campaign. I can be there almost every week this winter. I look forward to hearing more from you, proposing solutions where possible, but at least hearing you out and in the course of the campaign, voicing your concerns to a larger audience here. Win-win. I'm Mark Stewart. Thank you for listening. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you some afternoons up north.